This is Channel 4. Now the chat show with a difference. Take it away, Mr. Kine.
Tonight, from the newly decorated Balmoral suite of the Bonsoir Motel, in the heart of the ever-expanding Newton Barnes, second exit 5 miles south of Milton Keynes, 30 minutes of very remarkable entertainment. It's 4 for tonight. Tonight's personalities include the Mayor and Mrs. Mayor, the return of Dr. Trevor Lambert, Newton Barnes' first and only saint, plus the very rhythmic music man himself, Happy Kine and his lovely mirth makers. And here it is, 4 for tonight. Introducing your host and mine, Tony Royale.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey. I was born with it. Happy getting pretty close on that. Terrific. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for their terrific support and response on the show. I really appreciate it. Everyone's been so nice to me since I came here, and... A little late again, Avril.
Sorry, Tony.
You know, Avril, showbiz waits for no man. Welcome to the show that's got the whole country saying, hey, have you seen For Four tonight? Yeah, isn't it terrific? Yeah, I think so too. Well, see you later. Bye-bye. But you don't need me to sit here telling you what a wonderful show it's going to be, because that's why we've got Avril.
It's going to be a wonderful show, Tony.
Thanks, Avril. It finally slipped out in the Newton Barnes Gazette. Somebody leaked where I was staying here in town. Well, ever since then, the telephone at the Alpine View Bed and Breakfast hasn't stopped ringing. Women from all over the country are literally begging me to appear at this or that opening. Down, girls, down. Tony can't be everywhere at once. You know, it was a great man who once said, if you give it all away for free, you don't make much of a profit. You probably charge quite a bit for the quote as well. So, girls, if you want a viewing of yours truly, don't ring the Alpine View, ring my agent. I am available for everything from a saunter up Conversation Lane to a lengthy stream of consciousness.
Sorry to interrupt the flow here, Tony, but I think it might be the time now to bring out our first guest.
Take it away, Avril.
Well, I am now proud and distinguished to present the man who grabs Newton Barnes by the reins and sails the ship of government into the harbour. The man who grabs the bull by the horns and shouts, "Olé!" For this man, I have no words. Would you welcome, please, the Mayor of Newton Barnes? May I say, it's an honour, Your Honour.
Thank you, Avril. I'd just like to... Come on. I'd like to introduce you to my wife. Say hello.
Hello.
There you are, off you go. Little woman's always busy.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to take this opportunity, if I may, of thanking you, Tony and Avril, for all you're doing for our ever-expanding town of Newton Barnes. But you know, it's not strange to me that this show should be such a success, because we are considered by more than a few people to be one of the, if not the, cultural centre of the Midlands. We are less than a nose behind Milton Keynes as Britain's #1 leading new town. Now, true, we were inspired by her, but we're surging ahead.
Milton Keynes, eat your hearts out.
But, did you know, Tony and Avril, that Newton Barnes has got quite a history?
A history, really? I thought it was only 5 years old.
Oh, no, we've been around a long time. Archaeologists from our local polytechnic have discovered signs of life right underneath the shopping mall going back to, 57 BC.
What did they find? The remains of a Neanderthal shopper. I'm only kidding, Your Honour.
And, of course, we are the home of one of the greatest culturalists of our time, Will Shakespeare. Now, it's a recently discovered fact that not only was he probably born here, but that he wrote most of his books right where Safeways stand today.
Do you mind me asking where you got that information, Your Honour?
Newton Barnes Psychic Society. They took an Ouija board into Safeways and picked up what they call vibrations. And, of course, we have got a team of experts working round the clock, gathering information for our latest brochure entitled The Complete History of Newton Barnes. We're already on page 2.
To me, this town has always had an infinite, timeless sense of eternity.
Lord Mayor, a question I know a lot of our viewers are asking themselves. Why do people move to Newton Barnes?
Well, I brought some slides with me to show you people out there some of the dazzling vistas we have on offer.
Go for it.
Right. Now, here we have one of our world-famous walkways. They cross the entire length and breadth of the town centre in a cross-grid system, making us exactly like New York from an aerial shot. The walkways are made of asphalt, ensuring a surface to be 100% hard. And this is important considering that many of our community members are on wheels.
Yeah, bicycles.
No, we don't allow bicycles here. I mean our non-walking citizens in wheelchairs. See, the walkways, for their convenience, go downhill into the mall so they can just roll in and do the shopping.
Do you mind my asking, how do they stop?
Well, you have to give them something to think about, Avril. Otherwise, they lose their sense of dignity. But we have planted sculptures here and there on the walkways, and these usually bring them to a fairly swift halt.
Ah, yes, now, isn't this a shot of the one-way system here in town that you're also so well known for?
That's it. You see, the system promotes this sense of always moving forward and never going back. Keeps us right in the future there.
Yeah, like a pioneer spirit.
Yes, Tony. But I think we've given Mother Nature a little run for her money here.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see from this shot, we've got our absolutely authentic man-made geyser pumping 150 tons of boiling water 200 feet into the air on our genuine man-made lake. Now, here's our concrete cattle, which we're very proud of. And we hope they'll attract some of the real thing from surrounding counties. And the plant life has just gone wild here. There's one, and here's another.
They look a bit lonely.
Well, it is a stipulation that if you move here, you have to bring a tree with you. You see, at the rate we're advancing, our plantologists have assured me that by 1999, we will be considered a dense jungle region.
Lord Mayor, I don't know why everybody doesn't want to come and live here in Newton Barnes.
Well, Tony, statistics prove that they do.
Yeah?
And sales have been fantastic. So if you are thinking of moving in with us, hurry up. We're down to our last 100,000 plots.
Hey, what am I doing sitting here?
And if you are considering moving in with us, our housing department has the latest innovating method for home choosing. Now, they will send you, absolutely free of charge, this colourful brochure filled with pictures of homes for sale. Now, and this, choose a home transparency. You just move the smiling face representing yourself from home to home until you find the one you really feel comfortable in.
Wow.
That's completely inspiring.
Well, it's just another aspect of our forward futuristic thinking, Avril.
We're completely speechless, aren't we, Avril?
Well, no, I'm not. Because, actually, Lord Mayor, unbeknownst to yourself, your wife got in touch with me, Mrs. Mayor, and asked if she could do a little something for us on the show tonight. Well, of course, I said yes. Who am I to refuse? I just sit here and listen for a living while she is married to your worship.
Well, she'll probably do her rendition of Moon River. She always does that.
Well, no, I don't think she is, actually. She's going to do something she calls the language of the body, using only her physical self to express what she feels emotionally through her movements. So I'd like now to introduce you to your wife, Mrs. Mayor. What's she saying here, Tony?
Well, it makes it quite difficult, Avril, her just using her body like that and not moving her lips. But, well, I think she's sort of stretching her feelings there, sort of saying hello to the world in a roundabout sort of way, and, and greeting the day. Perhaps a bit of depression there, perhaps, yes? Looking a bit depressed, about to make some kind of personal statement, I would say. Yeah. Now, that looks like a political statement there. And she's getting a bit of help now. She's getting a bit of help. She doesn't want to be lonely. It's the lonely world we live in. Although she looks okay. She looks fine. Yes, she's going down. I think she's found a G-spot. Just kidding. No, I don't know what she's doing now. Lady Mayoress, I'm sorry, but we've completely lost you here. Could you give us a clue as to what it was you were trying to say? Yeah, she says she's in a lot of pain and she can't move. Could I have some help over here, please?
God! Mrs. May, are you all right?
No, Avril, I don't think she is. Lord Mayor, perhaps you could give me a hand to lift her off? Thank you.
Well, hello. I think this is an opportune moment to say goodbye for a bit. I'm sure you could all do with a break. I know I could.
Must owe something to the fact that those in charge are desperately nervous of provoking adverse public reaction.
The prospect of an oil rig in Chiddingfold, with all its concomitant razzmatazz.
Even if the shares don't show any rise over 5 or 7 years, you'll still be assured of a good return on.
As editor, I'm glad to have such an award-winning team around me. The 4-section Observer with Colour magazine, if you want to be really well read on a Sunday.
Next month, an amazing typewriter will be launched in this country, the Brother CE70. But at Office International, we have it now. It features an 8,000-character memory, optional disk drive, computer connectability, an LCD display, an international symbol selector, plus many more impressive features. But perhaps the most impressive feature of all is the price. The incredible Brother CE70. For a demonstration, ring this number.
Meet Herbert. He never looks ahead, so never sees what's coming. But Harry always plans ahead with Sasco and never slips up. Because with Sasco's visual planners, it's easy to see your way through busy schedules, keeping appointments, and meeting deadlines. And Sasco lets you map everything out. So, while others flounder, Sasco helps you succeed. You'll find us at most stationers or ring and see how Sasco helps you plan for almost everything.
There are over 160 office copiers on the market, each claiming to be the best. At Copyforce, we've made an independent study of them all in terms of reliability, copy quality and price. We've made our own selection of the best in each class. And we're prepared to back our judgment with our own 6-year guarantee on both parts and labour. That's 6 years without any of those large, unexpected service bills. So for guaranteed copying, call Copyforce on 01 834 9090 now. And we'll also tell you how to get your first 20,000 copies absolutely free.
Who said television is killing the written word? Philips televisions with primary colour balance, now with teletext printer.
Next summer, roast in Menorca. 2 weeks from £170.